This video contains flash photography, which may not be suitable for those who suffer from seizures or mental illness. Due to the graphic nature of this video, parental discretion is advised. Ladies and gentlemen, from NECA and Real Toys, presented to you from MOE'S Toy Room, here is the ultimate Back to School Gremlins. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, coming from my room to yours on this Halloween edition of it. And today it is a scorcher here in California. It is freaking hot. For a lot of us to live out in California, we've been dealing with this heat now for months, and it's just not letting off. Fire warnings everywhere. It's just the way it is. But if you hear anything in the background, you're hearing some fans going off because the AC units just are not enough. It's really hot up here. But anyway, it is here from MOE'S Toy Room, and today we are going to unbox and review NECA and Real Toys. You guessed it, the ultimate Back to School Gremlin. Apparently this is brand new and just came out, so shoot on up there to the front font right there, son. Check him out. Gremlin looking back to school. What they should have did was they should have gave him like a laptop or something, you know, because all the kids now aren't even going to school. They're all doing homeschooling, right, on their laptops. But anyway, let's open this thing up, and on that side window font right there, you got a picture of this gremlin as he could look how he's getting ready for school. And then right there, locked behind his window of pain, you see the madness of the gremlin as he's getting ready to go to school and terrorize everybody. He seems to be locked in his plastic prison as he comes with a baseball, a bus stop, a lunchbox with Gizmo on it. You can check that out, and we'll get closer to that. A baseball mitt and his books for school, and he also has a baseball hat on with a big G on it saying Gremlins. All right, so we're going to turn this to the side right there. You can see that side font that NECA has gave us to represent Gremlins, and then we're going to turn it all the way to the back right there, and you can see Gremlins right there. And then to the side, same exact thing. This box is not the mintiest of box. It was when we first got it, but my little guy got his hands to looking at it, and now it's like non-mint box. But it's all right because we're going to take him out of the box for you today. All right, folks, so we're going to take this guy out of the box, and we're going to be right back to review him. All right, folks, so we're back, and we got the gremlin completely taken out of his box. As you can see, NECA has given us a backdrop that you could put in there and pose your gremlin as he's waiting for the bus. As he fell over, he just doesn't want to go to school, man. He's like home studies all the way, right? All right, let me see if I can put him back on here. These stands are just not enough for these guys. These guys need a stand that it just hooks them from around the waist and holds them up, because they're so top heavy, these figures, that because their heads are so huge and their legs are so tiny, that they just fall over even on stands. But anyway, this guy here is the math book right here. You can see that. And then when you turn it over, it has the American history book on the other side. Very nice. It's not like as if kids even carry books anymore, right? They just use it all on their computers and just download stuff from the teachers. He brings his mitt, this baseball mitt right there, along with his baseball that's fully detailed all the way down to the very last stitch. Okay, and then he brings an alternate hand. Very nice. And he brings this cool lunchbox. On one side it has Gizmo, on the other side it has Stripe. I have reviewed a Stripe before, so go into my history, go down into my library, and you can watch me unbox Stripe. What's cool about this lunchbox is it opens. That way you can put his milk and food, and you know, you could feed him after midnight. Whatever you do, do not feed him after midnight. Dude, no wonder he's trying to convince me to go to night school already, right? And then it brings the bus stop. That way when he's waiting there to catch a bus to terrorize everybody at Gremlin High. All right, So we are going to look at this gremlin. We are going to turn him around. This baseball hat does not come off. I already tried. It does not come off. But he does have real cloth clothing on, which is pretty cool as to how NECA could have made this. NECA is just an amazing company. They really are. All right. So let's turn him to the side. Let's see how far his head goes down. Very nice. How does he look up? He got good movement looking up. And then his jaw movement. Does his jaw open and close? Yes, it does. Yeah. All right. All right. So his head spins all the way around. He does that exorcism, that Linda Blair. Definitely. Father Karras, I think, would have way too much fun with this guy to give him an exorcism. You just got to take him for what he is. And then his ears, do his ears rotate? Yes, they do. They have a little hinge on there. You can see on the top of the ear, back there, they have little hinges on them that allow their ears to move back and forth. The other one is exactly the same. Okay. And then when you scroll down below his head, he also has multiple swivels that go down on his neck, which are really, really nice. He has one right there, right there. Okay, this guy's really articulate. And we're going to go to his arm right here. He hits that 90 very well. Does he have that swivel in the bicep? I do not know. I cannot tell with this shirt on. Does he? No, he does not. Okay, and then right here, he has a single joint on the elbow. Some of you wondering. Everything is just so blended in on this guy, like so good. Okay, and then on the hands, his hands move. Actually, they don't. Yeah, there they go. They move really good. He got good movement in his hands. Very nice, NECA. We're going to go up to his other arm, his left arm, which may be on your right. He does hit that 90 very well. Does not have that bicep swivel, but he does have that single joint right there in the elbow. Same exact thing with the hands. Are the same exact thing. Okay, and they move, spin all the way around. This figure, parts of him are not very soft. So like his nails are real hard. So you got to be careful. You need a back scratcher, put this guy on your back and just like wrench it, right? Because he'll give you a good scratch. Okay, and even the spikes along his back are rough. Are rough. They are not soft whatsoever. Thank goodness he has this his nice closing on. Okay, so we're going to scroll right below his bust area right there. Does he have a swivel in there? He does. Cannot really tell with this shirt on. Okay, let me see if I can get this thing up. No, it doesn't come up. Okay, but he also has waist swivel. He moves really good back and forth. Look at that movement. Really nice. I'm liking this. Liking it all the way. Okay, he comes with the real belt. His belt is, I don't know if that's like a soft leather material type, maybe pleather, but it's pretty much like a real belt, right? And then he has it goes all the way through the little hoops that are on his pants. Look how his belt looks. Okay, really nice. Has pockets, just super nice. And then when you turn him around, you get a gremlin's butt right there. Look at that, just sticking right out of there. They weren't even playing around. Like, this dude ever has to go to the bathroom, could you imagine how convenient that would be? You could just go over and just sit on the toilet and just drop it like it's hot, right? All right, so now it's time to go down and review his legs. This little guy on the right leg, not very much. Not much of a Bruce Lee kick either, because the pants are holding it down. I like the way that they dressed him though with the cufflinks right there. They did it more of like a 50s all the way through 70s style, which I absolutely love the way this guy's dressed. I love that vintage look. It is just fantastic. Loving this. He has a lot of good movement in the knee. It feels like he has a single knee. But his legs are really, really wobbly on this. They should have made these a lot more stiffer, a lot more tougher, for that way he could stand up. You know, or maybe even putting his feet a little bit bigger or something. I don't know what they could have did, but right from here down is like really, really fragile. Okay, and then along his foot, Up and down movement, that's about what you're gonna get. Rocker, side to side. Standard. Okay, we're gonna go to his left leg, same exact thing. Not much of an Anderson Silva kick. To the side, not much of a Bruce Lee kick. And then he has a lot of good knee movement on that single jointed knee right there. Very nice, Gremlin. And then the same thing, the rocker on the foot and the up down movement right there. All right. Now, if you need him to do a drop kick, he could probably do a pretty good flying drop kick. So I could see this guy like beating up on Hornswoggle in like the WWE or something, you know. But anyway, all right, folks. So we're gonna get some lighting on this guy, and we're gonna be right back. All right, everyone, there you go. Back to School Gremlin, living it up, all ready for school. There's how he could look with the green screen behind him. Let's see how he could look with the red screen to represent some blood in our Halloween edition of the Gremlins. There you go. We got this guy at Target and we spent, I think it was $29.99. We got lucky and found him. When my wife brought him home, my son was like, Dad, he's like brand new. He just came out. So you could comment on the bottom down there and let me know how new he is or if he's new at all. He may not be. I don't know. But he's really cool and he matches up. All right, folks. So we're going to be right back and we're going to take it home. All right, folks, so that'll do it from here, from Moe's Toy Room to yours. And please, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to my channel on the way out. Hit that bell for notifications, for that you know when the next video hits. And you can give us a good thumbs up on that one and let us know that we're doing a good job, right? Give us a good comment. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Moe's Toys. That's MOE'S. That's Instagram at Moe's Toys. And I'm going to go ahead and get my buddy Freddy right over here, Freddy Krueger, because it's the Halloween edition of it, and he's waving at me to do his part for the show. All right.
Hey everyone, yeah, Freddy over here. Hey buddy, how you doing, Mo?
I'm doing good, Freddy. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous because I am so happy you've given us another Gremlin. These guys are so freaking awesome. I love Stripe. When you reviewed Stripe, and people could watch that in your library, that review, that guy's freaking awesome. You should have him on this show too. He was cool. And then we got my buddy Sam over here. Sam, how you doing? Say hello to everybody over there on YouTube. All right. Sam's still a little angry now that we mentioned Stripe because me, him, and Stripe got in trouble the second night that Sam was here.
I remember that. You remember I had to go bail you guys out of jail and you guys were all drunk and stuff? What's going on with that, Freddy?
Well, these people don't need to hear about that. That's something that needs to be on TMZ.
Yeah, but I found you guys. They said that you guys were harassing people at a strip club. And then after that, you went and terrorized the town.
Hey, let's just leave our business out here and let's just say that we had a hell of a good time.
All right. You guys must have had a hell of a good time because it cost me a lot of money to get all three of you guys out.
Well, no, we need to do a celebration. We need to take this guy out because these Gremlins are awesome. But you know what's cool about it is I think I'm going to take this guy out to dinner and we're going to go to like a midnight dinner. What do you say?
Hell no, you ain't taking him out to a midnight dinner. But why not? Those are the best ones. You're just trying to set me up, Freddy, for that way you could get more of these guys and you guys could go terrorize the town.
All right, you got me with that one.
So you're going to say your line?
Yeah. All right, you could find me, Sam, and my new buddy, Back to School Ultimate Gremlin here, and Stripe, and all the rest of us crazies over here at Moe's Toy Room on TikTok at Moe's Toy Room. Go on to TikTok and go to Moe's Toy Room and you'll find us there. All right, everyone. Good night, everyone.
All right, everybody. Good night, everyone.